What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now we've got another tank visit today. We're going to Stowmarket, so it's about an hour and a half drive, something like that, so it's not too bad for me. It's Saturday morning, I've got up nice and early, and then when we get back from there we are filling up this bad boy. I know it's been a long time coming filling this tank up, but honestly guys, I've been so busy with all these tank visits, shop visits and stuff like that, and obviously work and 2 kids, so, and looking after all my fish I've got at the moment as well. But anyway, let's hit the road and go and find out what this tank's like. Okay everyone, I've just got to Kieran's house in Stowmarket. So this is in his lounge. He's got a massive aquarium right slap bang in the middle of his lounge. So what size is it then, Kieran?
It's 7 foot long, 2.5 foot wide, and then 2 foot tall.
Yeah, it's a real nice size, isn't it?
It's not bad, yeah, I've just done all the tiling.
Yeah, so what is it? It's just a standard tile we bought from Wicks or something like that, is it?
Ceramic wall tiles and then the CT1 silicone.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 9 bottles of that.
Right. Well, it's kind of created another base for it as well, isn't it? You know, it's more structure,
it's double based already, so now it's another base inside. So.
Yeah, yeah. And do you know where the tank was from originally? It looks kind of like an MD.
I'm not too sure. I bought it off one of my friends. Obviously, I got it quite cheap because it was my good friend. So. Yeah, I had to rent a van, about 7 of us to move it. Yeah.
And did you build the base all yourself, did you?
No, that come with the tank as well. I got it with the tank.
Oh, cool.
I think it has been built there, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely size. Well, it fits perfectly in this room, doesn't it? You know, like, you couldn't get anything bigger than
that.
I couldn't. You have to take the door off.
Yeah, no.
Right, let's talk about your stock then, mate. I see you got some nice fish in here. What do you want to start with?
You can start with the Asian if you want.
Yeah, so what we got here?
Red tail golden, super high back.
I see his certificate up
He's
there.
got his certificate framed, yep. Because he's. Now got the albino arowana next to him. And them 2 have been getting on perfect now. It's like at first they didn't. I had 3 of them and they were all good, but now I've just stuck to the 2. They haven't been fighting, they've been fine.
Nah, good. It's always worrying, isn't it, when you put arrows in the tank?
Yeah,
I've had a few that fight together. They don't get.
The albino's soft. It's not him. It's the Asian that was attacking him. He's scared of them. Yeah.
They're lovely fish, aren't they? They've got some growing to do, mate. I
can't wait. I can't wait. So I did have before this. I did have like an 18, 19 inch Ender cherry birchet, a African snakehead. I had the 3 stingrays, but. Had to get rid of them to do this, so but got the Florida gars, one of my favourite things. Yeah, I love my gars.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I've never kept gars. I've always wanted to get into them. I'm going to at some point, but
yeah, I had a really big one. I had a 23-inch one before. He was my biggest, but yeah, hopefully these 2 can get to that sort of size. I'm hoping. Yeah,
and then the plan for the future, you're on about doing an indoor pond, is that right?
Well, hopefully I want to move, build a shed, insulate that, and then go for an Intech swimming pool, line all that. Hopefully get some more rays, and then keep this in my living room wherever I move to, so I have 2,
Yeah, because there's a certain fish at the back there which is going to need it, isn't there?
You know? Red tail,
yeah. I just see him chilling out by the filter head.
Well, I'm planning for 12 by 6, so I'm going to go quite big, at least.
Nice, mate. Very nice. And you've got a bircher down there as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I love it's one of my missus' favourite fish, the bircher, ornate bircher.
Yeah, nice. I've got a few myself, mate, at home.
Yeah, he is lovely.
They're what's it called? Their fins look like fantail guppies, don't they? You know, they're funny, aren't they?
I love the colours on their fins.
I see you've got some random cichlids in here. You've got some Jack Dempseys and stuff in here?
Someone gave me them for free. Their tank was leaking, so I was like, I can take them for you. Yeah, I got breeding pair Jack Dempseys. I then got the parrotfish given to me.
Yeah, nice. He's got some distinctive colours on his head, doesn't he?
He does change his colour a bit. He goes lighter, and then he's got little tinges of blue in him sometimes. I think he's got brighter since he's come into the tank with the tiles, so it's really brightened the colours of the fish up. So
yeah, well, putting the white tiles on it with what light are you running up here? Is it? It's quite a long one, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 foot. 6 foot.
It reflects off the white tiles, doesn't it? So it brightens the tank right up, doesn't it? Because I've got a black sand in one of my tanks, and it makes it look really dark, and you have to have some real good lights on it to shine the tank off, you know.
Yeah, I was running I had sand before and it still looked quite bright, but I mean this is, yeah, it's so much better with the tiles.
And you find it really easy to clean as well, because obviously
so
with the wave pump, yeah.
And the wave maker just blows everything straight into the filter.
Yeah.
And because the tiles are quite like slick, it just all slides in.
No, do you know what? It's a really good idea, especially with monster fish, isn't it? You know, because you know how much waste they make.
Yeah, exactly that. Got the little ray over there as well.
Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he?
He's a Matoro, little baby.
Yeah, they're so cute when they're small, aren't they?
Yeah, he's literally the size of one tile at the moment.
Yeah. That is some airstone you've got on there, isn't it, as well?
Oh yeah, the disc is massive. Yeah, I've got a big pond air pump underneath. It's underneath the crickets, yeah.
Oh, is it that one right at the back there, is it?
Yeah, it has about 8 air outlets in it.
It's quite silent as well, it's not really loud, is it?
It's not really loud for how much power it is. Yeah.
No. You expect like something like for a pond to be quite loud, because obviously ponds are outside and people don't really care about the noise, do they, you know?
It's quieter than my, I had a big Tetra one, but that one's quieter, so I've been using that one. A lot more powerful as well, so.
Yeah. And the filtration, what you've got going on then? I see you've got an FX6. And is there any special setup you've got going on in the FX6, or is it just like the standard setup?
I've got a bit of alpha grog in there, filter floss, just the standard sponges, some ceramic rings and that,
Yeah, the filter floss just fine tunes with water, doesn't it?
Especially the internal, that's filled with the filter floss all at the top. That's all pond solution, 1,200 litres per hour.
Yeah, it's quite a big one, isn't it?
I've got the little tube on there to get all the oxygen coming out of it.
Yeah, I see that. I see a little convict cichlid you got over there as well.
I did have a breeding pair, but I'm not sure where the other one's gone. They went missing, so.
I'm sure one of these guys here had it, mate.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I had a breeding pair of them years ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and literally they would breed every 6 weeks, and I'd have babies absolutely everywhere. I had Oscars 3 or 4 times the size of this, and they just used to go around pecking up babies, you know. But
blind, that one, yes.
He's what?
I got him for free because he was blind. And he's in a really small aquarium, just bashing into the aquarium. So, I mean, he's got a lot of room in there, but yeah, he still feeds. I have to hand feed right in front of him so he gets his food. But he's still going.
I do love Oscar, mate. I'm going to get back into him soon.
Yeah, I want to get an albino tiger and stuff like that. Yeah. I've still got a bit of room to get a couple more, so.
Have you been on to Simmons Tropical Fish? Have you seen what they've got on their website at the moment?
No, I haven't looked recently.
Mate, there's some special Oscars coming up, and I've been tempted to get one, so I'll probably be getting a couple off them. So what's the wave pump you've got going on there? What is this?
I think that's about 2,000 litres per hour, that one. It's really powerful, really powerful.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure of the make, can't remember the make.
Well, most of it's all made in China these days anyway, you know? As long as it works and turns on, it's alright, innit? You keep them clean.
I like the little jaws ornament, the little shark teeth. They love that, swimming and out there.
Yeah, I see that there's a massive pleco at the back as well, isn't it? What is it? Is it a gibby, is it?
Yeah, I think he's just the normal. I'm not too sure on what he is.
Yeah, it looks like a sail fin to me, mate, yeah.
Yeah, but he helps obviously clean all the tank. He's a good cleaner.
Yes. Well, they do their job and then they don't do their job, do they? And you find a big long poo in there somewhere, don't you? You know. I
used to have that with the sand, but I mean his poos all have been sliding off these tiles now.
Yeah.
I mean, I see one or two over there, but they literally just slide off the tiles.
Yeah, look at it. It's literally it is blowing it all over to the filter head over there, isn't it? To the inlet. That's a real good idea. And you could even do something like this in the bottom of an indoor pond or something as well.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I was thinking of doing bigger tiles in the middle and then smaller going around it, so it's like different coloured. But yeah, I've done it once with this one, so I'm more might try it with the pond.
Yeah, no, I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
You just hear your dog in the background.
Yeah, sorry.
That's right.
She's in season.
Is she?
Yeah.
That's a lovely tank here, mate. And the water's impeccable as well, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not too bad, yeah.
No, it's nice, mate. It's really nice, you know. It's always good to see that in the tank, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I keep my tank clean. I do a water change every week.
Yeah.
So yeah, the waste on them is pretty bad on these monsters, yeah.
What do you do, 50, 60%, something like that?
I'd say about, to about just below the guy, about down there. Just, and then obviously the FX6, as soon as I see it's getting a bit dirty, I'll clean that straight away. But
yeah. Well, the filter floss in the FX6 get clogged up quite quick, don't they?
Yeah,
I do one every
particles.
That's right.
Yeah.
I do one every 5 weeks, mate. And people think you're mad. What, every 5 weeks you do your FX6s? I'm like, yeah. You got to keep your water clean.
You want them to be crystal clear.
That's right. Well, I'm going sump next tonight, so I'm setting up the tank today, the 8-foot tank in the fish room.
The big one, yeah.
Yeah, and then all the fish are going in there in a couple of weeks. Well, I'll move them day by day, so the ammonia don't go up. And then I can start draining down the 10-foot tank, and then Dom at India Aquatics is coming to drill it out with me and then put the sump in there. So
I bet it will happen.
Oh, I can't wait, mate. Honestly,
wait.
It's going to cut down my work on tanks massively, you know.
Yeah. I mean, if I could, I'd just keep going. I'd get tank after tank after tank.
This is the problem, isn't it? It's a very addictive hobby, isn't it?
Addiction, yeah.
Yeah, it's something about the Asian arowana, aren't they? You know, they're just like majestic, aren't they? And they're just the colours on them.
Definitely my favourite fish.
It's so nice seeing one so small. When obviously what my ones at home are massive, yeah.
Compared to that little one, yeah, he's tiny compared to yours. Hopefully he'll get big. Yeah.
Oh yeah, give it a year's time, it'll be real nice size. And what are you feeding them all the fish then?
So the albino here and all the other predators, they literally eat prawns, mussels, they'll have pretty much anything. It's the Asian, he's fussy, you only have the mealworms and crickets at the moment, but I usually feed most of them about once in the morning, then at night, but they have prawns, mussels, they have the squid rings, like the whole seafood mix, they love literally anything. I gave them lance, like the frozen lancer fish.
Yeah.
But they're not too keen on the pellets, yeah. Gave them loads of hikari, floating stick pellets, loads of different pellets, they just not interested in them.
No, well, as long as they're feeding, it's a good sign there.
Oh,
but
yeah,
there are ways to get them on the pellets, but you've got to do like starving and things like that. Do you know what I mean? But as they're still quite small fish, I wouldn't kind of recommend that. No, because obviously they're still growing fast. They need any food in them, you know. But when you get about 6 months down the line, they get to a nice sort of size. You could look into doing a few different
changing their diets up,
yeah, because it is nice getting your fish on pellets. It's well, it's easy, isn't it? You know, it's in the bag, it's sealed. Put a few of them in there, bosh, they eat them. That's it.
Easier, yeah.
And it's full of
loads of room in your freezer with prawns and that.
That's right, and it's full of a lot of goodness as well, isn't it? But yeah, they all look nice and healthy, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll try to keep them as good as I can.
Yeah, these guys are wicked, aren't they?
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe getting another 1 or 2 Floridas, but I need to get them the same size as them so they don't pick on the younger ones.
Yeah, is that what they tend to do, do they? I've never kept them, mate. So
I've had quite a lot of guys, they're one of my favourite fish, but yeah, they do tend to pick on the smaller ones if they're not sort of the same size.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been alright with that convict over there, they've been fine with him. They don't bother him at all, and he's quite small.
Yeah, they're really interactive, the little parrots, aren't they?
Oh yeah, he's lovely, yeah. It's my son always puts his finger on the glass and he just chases his finger all the time, he loves it, yeah.
That's when your missus lets you have a tank.
Oh yeah. Well, that's her fish, the parrot. She likes that, yeah, she does her favourite, she wants to get a couple more to go with him.
That's what I always say to people, look, when your missus moans at your tanks and that, get her into it and get your kids into it.
Yeah,
it keeps him entertained, you know.
Well, hopefully, yeah, he can ask for the other tank when he's older then.
yeah, that's right. Oh, I can't wait to get my son into it.
Yeah, he loves this fish, loves them already.
I see you keep your water level a little bit low. Is that for the arrows, is it?
Yeah, they get a bit jumpy when I feed them.
Yeah.
They just come flying, literally.
Yeah. And you've got this guy here as well, that likes to go up and get air and stuff, don't they, you know?
He does, come up for his air, and he jumps up, he does do a little jump sometimes.
I've always kept my tanks sort of here, but you know when you've got a sump on a tank, you can't really keep it low, if you know what I mean, because obviously the weir at the back.
The back, I've never had a tank with a sump, so I've always done canisters, No,
that's it. But that tank I've got to fill later, I've got to find its level obviously, but I can only govern by where the weir takes it to, you know, from inside. So, but yeah, I've kept mine always like this because my arowanas and stuff, and I find it helps them feed as well because it gives them a bit of a, you know.
And they love to jump. Like when he goes for his, like the Asian when he goes for his cricket, he literally comes out the water. Sometimes.
And what's this like? Like you've got to be a bit careful with this, isn't it?
I mean, they're not that bad. They don't always jump. Everyone's like, oh, you're not worried with that, but I mean, they're usually good. It's just I gotta watch when I feed them.
Yeah. And when they get bigger, honestly, I'd
Oh yeah, when it's bigger, I'm planning on either getting something sorted for it. I'm not sure what yet. But
why don't you get yourself some polycarbonate? Thick polycarbonate, and what you can do, you can put like some nice plant pots on top of it.
Yeah,
and what it'll do,
weigh it down.
Yeah, to weigh it down, you can have some real nice plants growing as well, you know, and it just keep it all the way down there. You can cut it in between the glass here and in between the glass there, or just go and get some glass lids made.
Yeah,
you know, some thick glass lids.
I mean, I wouldn't mind just getting the glass lids made for it. I think it'd be a bit better. Yeah.
Because honestly,
I know
when these get a bit bigger.
Yeah. I had the 2 foot silver arowana in there. He was alright, like he was fine. Never tried jumping. He started to pick on the albino a little bit, but the albino is very soft. He doesn't bother nobody. He's very gentle, that one.
Yeah, some of them you get a really placid fish, and some of them you get really aggressive.
You know? Like the Asian was smaller than the 2 foot silver and the albino, but it was him that was bullying all them too.
Well, we always normally find the prettier the fish, the more aggressive they are.
More aggressive,
my chili red at home, she is like super aggressive, you know.
That's the first Asian I've ever owned, so I'm buzzing to have him.
Oh, they're great fish, mate. They're great fish.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you watch the video of me taking out my silver? Have you seen that when it jumps out the tank?
Oh no, I don't think
I rehomed, I had a silver arowana and it was massive, it was like 3 foot. And I was netting it out at the corner of the tank. I took it to this huge indoor pond and it literally jumped, nearly hit me in the head, coming onto my sofa. Yeah, you have to watch the video, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite scary. But that's only because I was interfering and trying to net it out, you know, so yeah.
They do, so see I had to rehome my 2 foot one because he was too big for the smaller tank, but when I got him into the box fine, but he just jumped straight out the box, was onto my floor, I had to pick him up. They are powerful fish, arowanas, they sit serious.
Most people who have owned arowanas have picked them up off the floor, you know?
Yeah, you understand when you own them.
Yeah. Kieran, it's a lovely tank, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me over, man, honestly.
Cheers for coming, thank you.
That's alright. Right, anyway guys, I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for having me, bud. Really appreciate it.
Cheers, thank you.
Like and subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell. And if you've got a tank out there, or a fish room, or a fish shop, and you want it featured on the channel, just drop me a message or send me an email. All my stuff's on my Instagram, you can contact me on there. But thanks for watching everyone, and keep it real.